Hey guys, it's Tuesday. I forgot what day it was. Anyway, Becky, your video about the US thingy who bobber government, that's the word I'm looking for, will be next week because I'm stressing out about Thanksgiving, so I don't really have enough time to make a proper decent video. But it's gonna be with cartoons, and I have the cartoons drawn, so that's good. Yay. Anyway, Joanna kinda asked like what this has done for us as a this channel. So I just wanted to say that you guys at the beginning kind of reminded me of what friendship is supposed to be about because, I didn't know any of you at the start of this, and now like Grace said, I consider you guys friends, and I love you guys, you're amazing. You really are, but at the beginning I realized that even though I didn't really know any of you, I still could, like, make connections and try and become friends. And I realized at that point that a lot of my friends weren't really my friends. They were just people that I hung out with enough that I could pretend that they were friends. And no, that sounds really bad. A lot of those people are really my friends, but there were a couple of people that I realized that I was just hanging out with because, I could pretend that we were friends or something like that. I don't really understand, but it makes sense in my mind, so that's all that matters. Um, so I just wanted to thank you guys for that because literally I could never thank you enough for that because it's made me a more happy person that I realize that I don't have to deal with people just because they like the same things I like. I can deal with people because not only do they like the same things I like, or maybe they don't like the same things I like, but they understand me and I understand them, and that's all that matters. Um, yeah, this sounds really cheesy, but I swear it's not. I mean, I really mean all of this. And it really helped me, like, transition into high school just because I knew, like, people that were in high school and they seemed to be okay with it. You guys seem to be okay with it. Maybe you all hate it. I don't know, but you seem to be okay with it, so I was a lot less nervous for that as well. So I just wanted to thank you guys endless amounts because none of that would have happened without you guys. Also, on the subject of friendship, uh, what do you guys consider as, like, a friend? Like, what's your definition of friendship? That makes sense. By the way, with reactions, I have seemingly large reactions to everything. Like, this is just me and what people have told me. Like, I don't know, I overreact to things. Well, I don't really overreact. It's that, like, I react in large ways. Also, like, I don't know how to explain this. I'm trying to think of a good way. I don't know. I just take or I think that everything is my fault. Does that make sense? I think everything is my fault. Like, literally, if Grace just said, "Oh, I'm tired today," I'd be like, "I'm so sorry." Like, apologize for everything. I swear. Like, everything. My fault or not, I apologize for it. So yeah, that's just some things, how I react to some things. In case you wanted to know. So yeah. This has been good. It's been good. By the way, um, Jonah mentioned fate and destiny and believing in fate and destiny. I believe it in the sense that, okay, I'm gonna, kind of morbid situation here, but I'm gonna use it anyways. So, you come to a crossroads, like a T in the road, and I believe that you have the free will. You make your own. You have the free will to choose to turn left and walk left, and you have the will to turn right and walk right. But I believe what will happen when you walk left or when you walk right is predetermined. Like, if you walk left, and that means someone's gonna shoot you because you accidentally walk into, like, a bank robbery, or if you walk right, you're going to win $1 million because there is a lottery and you buy a ticket and you win. And I understand that doesn't really make much sense because obviously the person on the left would have had to choose to hold up that bank, but I believe that even if they hadn't chose to hold up that bank, somehow, if you would have gone left, you would have died, and somehow, if you'd gone right, you would have won a large, considerable sum of money. So yeah, that's basically what I believe, if that makes sense. I am religious, so I mean, I believe that there is a plan for everything and everybody has a plan, like in the greater scheme of life, if that makes sense. But I believe that I had the free will to post in your pants, does anyone want to make a collab with me? But I think it was already predetermined that people were going to join. It wasn't determined who was going to join, that just people were going to join. And I'm glad it was you people. You people? That doesn't make sense. I'm glad it was you guys because you guys are brilliant. Yeah. Okay. Um, so yeah. Oh yes, subscribers, people that comment, hello my cheese. Um, Specifically because you're the only one I can really remember. Which, it sounds really horrible, but I promise it's not. I'm just horrible with names, and that one, like, I cracked up for like 5 minutes after reading that. Just, you guys should comment more, make video responses. The first person to make a video response will be my best friend. Actually, if anyone makes a video response, you will be my best friend because video responses make the world go around. Not really, but we can pretend in this circumstance. So, yeah, do that. Make a video response. Make a video response. Not to this video, but some video. Make one, make one, make one. If there's already one, just tell me so I'm not like an idiot. But yeah, okay. Grace, I'll see you tomorrow.